Hello everyone, Sukinode here with another Street Fighter 6 video for you guys on our road to Diamond with Mai. Hope you've been taking care of yourselves out there. Let's get into our matches.
I'll just be real. I haven't practiced with Mai since I got sick. I just haven't had the time. Trying to shimmy. Oh, didn't get my cancel. No? Yeah. Oop. That's not what I wanted. He still would have gotten the ODDP, but I don't think I got the move that I actually was trying to do. Oh, wow. Just, no, he didn't do that on reaction. He just, in the air, threw out a DI. Oh, didn't get my, nope. Beat it out. Went for it. Oh. Oh, didn't get the OD version. Also didn't get my OD. Oh. I didn't want the DP. I was going to follow up my I was trying to follow up my fireball with her level 2, which might have actually won. I don't know. I've seen it get knocked out of the air by fireballs, but I'm not sure. Am I doing that? I must be doing that wrong. Nope. His is faster. Okay. Didn't cancel into my killer bees. Just knew. That's not what. And then I didn't get my dive, which actually probably would have won. Nah, can't parry after that. I'll be happy to go back to console for these kinds of games. I don't know if it's just a program interfering sometimes, or if it's just me not doing things properly. Not fast enough. Nope. Parried it. Didn't get the parry. Oh. No. Didn't think I was close enough to the wall. Fair. Yeah. Because I was still negative, so I couldn't jump it. Still can't. Okay. Beat out my crouching low kick while I had advantage. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just that's kind of the way that goes. Didn't get my OD. No. And couldn't block. Didn't get my level 1. I inputted it for it, and I knew that she was going for it, and it would have hit her. OD'd. OD'd. Yeah, didn't get it the other 2 times I inputted it, and I inputted it right. Well, I missed with the aerial hit, so. Ran into it. Yeah, Cammy stuff. Yeah, I don't like how fucking meter hungry. Okay, crouching light, didn't matter. Must have timed it wrong. Still didn't get my level 1. Like, I'm trying to level 1, and I just can't get it to come out. I'm just flubbing the button. Parried. Parry didn't come out. Yeah, that's her crouching medium. Makes sense. Thanks. Hey, look, level 1 came out. Knocked me out. That's not... literally not what I inputted. Yeah. I keep doing it on cancelable moves, but I'm trying to, like... Still plus. I keep DIing on cancelable moves. I'm not trying to. I just keep DIing on cancelable moves. Down the gold. That's not what I wanted. Didn't get my killer bees. Get killer bees again. Like, what the fuck? That's not what I wanted. I did the held back for a little too long. Nah. Held back for a little too long and got the back heavy kick instead of my, like, heavy kick that I wanted. Okay. Fair. Oh. Nope, just not getting it. Just not getting my level 2. It's just not, like, literally buttons are just not coming out. Hmm. Wow, that actually beat it from that distance. And then didn't get my killer bees. Not what I wanted. No. Didn't get my cancel. Really? Just not coming out? Like, what the fuck? See that bait? New tech. Oh boy. Street Fighter 6 never change, I suppose. Maybe change a little. Maybe change a little. Maybe change just a whittle. Hmm. Caught her just at the edge of it. This is so stupid. I might just go back to playing Marisa for a while. At least I actually enjoy playing her. I like Mai, but she's more personality than anything. No? Oh. I was expecting a super, so I tried to bait it, and then I was trying to do standing HK, but I was holding back a little too long, so I got back HK, so that was just luck. And then, of course, I was plus, so she lost, and... Really? It's just... I'm just not getting cancels. Mm. Mm. No, that doesn't. That's such a good button to be constantly getting beat by her sweep. Like, standing HK is such a good button, but it keeps losing to her sweep. Oh, okay, I just sat there for a second for some reason. Ah, 2+. Dude, I pressed the button. I guess I just press it too late. I was gonna grab. I should have went for it. Fair. Oh, hey, my super came out when I did it raw. Yeah, landed on it, yeah. She was at the wrong angle. Down to gold and back up to plat in one video. We'll end our matches there. Thank you guys for watching. As always, you know, like, subscribe, comment, all the good things for the channel. Take care of yourselves out there, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Later. I was talking to Moke, which for those of you who might be watching this video and don't know who he is, he's one of the guys that jumps in on Thursday night sparrings with us, and he's really good, solid player, very good. But he recently stopped playing Street Fighter 6, and I was asking him why, and he was like, and his answer came down to basically because everything's the fucking same. And I was saying that I was saying stuff like that when I first started playing the game. I was like, it really feels like the people who made this game wanted you to play characters a certain way, and if you try to go outside of that, you're gonna have a bad time. And I had hoped that Mai would be sort of I had hoped Mai would be different. I had hoped that she looked really fun. And the more and more I'm playing her, and I'm not a very high skill level, this is just at the skill level I'm at, how it feels when I play her. She actually feels, even like, people are saying she's really easy to use and stuff like that, and that may be true, but she feels even more rigid than a lot of the other characters, if that makes sense. Like, it's really kind of weird how they were able to do that. And she plays like every other Shoto, but not really being a Shoto, if that also makes sense. She plays like every other Shoto without actually being. I kind of get a lot better what Moki is trying to say, because Street Fighter 6 feels like you're in the deep south and everyone looks the fucking same. Everyone's doing the same thing. There's not much in the way of any kind of variance. Which is why I was saying earlier in the video, I might just go back to playing Marisa, because at least win or lose, I at least have fun playing Marisa. I just really enjoy playing Marisa. I don't know what it is, I just do, right? So it doesn't even matter what I'm doing, I just like playing her. But yeah, it's like, and I was thinking about it before I even started making this video. I was like, geez, Street Fighter 6 feels like I'm in the deep south, where you meet a guy at the gas station because you find you got there, you needed to get gas, but there also seems to be a knocking in your car, and he's like, oh yeah, my cousin can fix that for you. He's, I can take you right down the street, and you meet his cousin and they look almost exactly the same, and you're like, well, that's odd. I mean, but they're cousins. Maybe it's just a thing. And then his girlfriend happens to be there, and you find out his girlfriend's his sister. And you're like, oh, I should not have taken that right turn. It's like, oh. It's like, yeah, if you could fix what's wrong with my car and I could get some gas so I can get the fuck out of here. Like, it's just, it really is starting to feel like that. Like, because I watched the pros play and they all do the same thing. There's very little variance. It's just, well, they do a little bit more of this than the other people who play this character, or maybe they don't use this particular combo as much as another character does. Like, another player may never use that combo with the character, but this player does use that combo with the character. But at the end of the day, it's all the fucking same. I don't know. I do want to get Mai to Diamond. I think she's a really good addition to the game. She's very fun personality wise. I don't know about her kit. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm being squeezed into even more of a mold than with other characters. Like, I thought Aki was like very, very by the numbers, but it, like, Mai really feels like by the numbers, because a lot of the acrobatic things you think she should be doing, she's actually not. Like, I've only seen maybe one Mai even use her standing light kick target combo. I've seen one person really play with that. And it's kind of, I mean, and it's just that. There's no real variances you can get out of it. It's just that. Like I don't know what I'm asking for from this game. I really wish I knew what I was asking for from this game. I just don't feel like I have any real freedom in Street Fighter 6. It's a good game and I enjoy playing it, but I also don't feel like I have any freedom to do the things that I want to do, how I want to do them, if that makes sense. And I don't mean just mashing buttons and being like doing scrubby shit. I just like just having freedom to do what I want to do, at least something that's my own, to play how I want to play. And I feel like I had that in Street Fighter 4 when Juri came out. Juri was like, as soon as Juri came out in Street Fighter 4, she was like my main character. But she feels the same way when I play her. There is a way you play Juri, and if you don't play her that way, you're gonna have a bad time. So I'm like, It's why I didn't like her in Street Fighter 5 when they changed her the way they did. It's exactly why I didn't like her in Street Fighter 5. So I don't know. I'll just have to figure it out. I need to get back to practicing so I can just... I feel like I will get back to practicing so I can get Mai to Diamond, but I feel like it's just going to be a mechanical progression. It's not going to be... I'm not going to enjoy it like I enjoy playing Marisa. And I don't know why I enjoy playing Marisa so much. She's kind of the same. Every Marisa does the same thing. As soon as her new tech came out, every Marisa, that tech. They don't even do the old stuff anymore. Pros, everyone, they're just doing that thing now. They don't even do any of the old stuff anymore. It's I think a good analogy is so I've been playing, I have been in some of my downtime, I've been playing Diablo 4, right? And I decided to pick up the Barbarian character. And they recently buffed the Earthquake abilities for the Barbarian. But they buffed the ability so much that now the Earthquake abilities are a key meta component in every build for the character. And it doesn't matter what else you do. You could do a Thorns Barbarian, it incorporates Earthquakes. You could do a Whirlwind Barbarian, it incorporates Earthquakes. It doesn't matter what kind of, you could do a, you could do Call of the Ancients, which brings out like your ancestors as like pets to attack the enemy, right? It's like a pet build. Uses Earthquakes. That's what Street Fighter 6 feels like. It doesn't matter what you try to do. There's always this core meta concept that will be in every bit of your gameplay, and there's no way around that. You can't just do a Whirlwind build and say fuck it to Earthquakes. You just can't do a Thorns build and say fuck it to Earthquakes, and the Thorns build be good. The Thorns build is just going to be bad. The Whirlwind build is just going to be worse, right? So like when I was talking about Marisa, she got Earthquakes, which is her new combo route, and everything every Marisa now does centers around Earthquakes. And it's the same thing with Mai, it's the same thing with Ken, it's the same thing with Cammy. It all has this central core that you can only kind of a little bit, maybe if you're good enough to branch out from, but you better stay within that core or it just doesn't work. And that's what I'm finding to be the actual problem with Street Fighter 6. That's the real issue. And I think, well, at least to me, that feels like the real issue. And I feel like a lot of its problems come from that core problem, because that's why Drive Rush is so ridiculous, because you have to stay within a core thing, and Drive Rush really takes advantage of those core things. It's the same thing with Perfect Parry. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with throw loops. They are all built to be a part of that very core frame, and you can't go outside of it. Like, or it's just not as good. It's just not as fucking good. Try playing your characters and not sticking to those core really good things. And see how that go. I get the feeling you're gonna have a bad time. So, and these are just my knee-jerk thoughts, right? And I may need to put a little bit more thought into it, but these are just my thoughts as to why it feels like this. And Mai, as good of a character as she is, feels even more rigid. It's actually kind of crazy that she actually feels even less free than than all the other characters in the game. That's the end of my ramblings. Like I said, I will get back to actually practicing with her, and we'll go ahead and we'll get to Diamond. But I don't think it's going to be a fun journey for me. I think it's just going to be mechanical. It's going to be me finding a template that feels comfortable for me, and then riding that template into Diamond. And that's kind of what happened with Aki. I got halfway through Platinum with Aki, and I just took a template and then I rode it into Diamond. That's pretty much what happened, because I wasn't allowed to do anything else. What else was I allowed to do? So, like, you guys tell me, what else am I allowed to do other than find a template and just ride that template in the Diamond? But I gotta say, that shit's boring. That's the kind of thing that makes builds boring. Because you're just doing the same shit everyone else is doing. Like, after a while, when every character starts feeling the same, what's the difference between characters? What's exciting about playing a different character? I think maybe the reason I'm having so much fun with Marisa, and I said I'd be done rambling, but here I am rambling again, sorry. I think one of the reasons I really like Marisa is because everyone does seem to agree she's playing a different game. Marisa's playing a different game, and she's not good at playing the game that Street Fighter 6 wants you to play. But she's doing something different. And I think maybe that's why I enjoy playing her so much, because she's different. So, nah. Anyway, let me get the fuck out of here.